Hi, this is Nick from Blockperfect again. We have a new tool. This is the Regression Playground, and we built this tool to demonstrate how AI could be manipulated by entering false data. We have here is a very simplified microcosm of what might occur, but it very clearly demonstrates how someone can enter false data to get a result other than what is intended by the model. So let's first start by just adding some data points, and I can do that just by coming in here and clicking around. And by the way, if you want to check this out, go to blockperfect.io/regression-playground. You'll have an opportunity to play with it yourself. So I can see here, this might establish what a trend line is. Maybe this is a trending post. Maybe this is just something else. Maybe it's the trend towards a certain sentiment that a bot might have when it's communicating with other individuals. The point being here is that we can very easily predict where the line is going to go, where the trend is going every time we add a new dot, and you can see that very incrementally updates. But what happens when false data is entered in the system? Let's say I'm a bad actor and I know this trend is going on here, and I want to really influence this line and get it to do something other than what it's intended to do. What I might do is use bots or other techniques to purposely put false data into certain places. Right? So let's very quickly mark this. This is our failure point right here. Okay, and as you can start to see, by entering false data, the actual data that represents the majority of the actual community, the real data, the data we care about, all of a sudden is less influential to the outcome of the trend that the computer might be making a decision upon. And if I really want to do this, I can then slant the trend even worse by putting in more false data. Now, what this effect has is that this trend here, which is somewhat influenced by the line that was there before it, then starts to influence downwards. And then you start to see this occur, right, where people actually start to trend towards the false information. And all of a sudden, we've got the system performing a way completely incongruent with the way that we want it to. And this is really the dangers that we're hoping to illustrate with AI. If you don't have control over how that information enters the model, then you don't have control about how that model is going to behave. And we've seen this before on chatbots on Twitter and whatnot, to where once trained with some pretty vile and discourteous, I guess is the softest way you could put it, content, very soon you saw how it behaved. And this is a demonstration of that. So, here at Blockperfect, we believe that blockchain and AI are two intrinsically tied technologies, and we need one in order to effectively use the other. So blockchain gives us is a way that we can verify data that is being used to train these large models.